it's Nikki Cudham with Tidbit Tuesday, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the myth that essential oils are a cure-all, or is it a myth? So I'm sure a lot of you have friends, probably a person you know who has introduced you to oils or who loves essential oils, that they seem to have this idea about them that essential oils are a cure-all. And I'll talk a little bit about why that is, because I myself have gone through that phase where when I have given my body what it needs, it has been able to heal itself. Okay, so this all started with a conversation I had with somebody on Saturday. I was at an event of a good friend who was marketing some awesome new products in which she had put frankincense and myrrh for skin benefits. And I was talking to one of her customers, and I was talking to him a little bit about some things that I am aware of in terms of essential oils. And he mentioned, well, you know, I have a lot of friends who think that essential oils are a cure-all. Almost in this energy of, isn't that crazy? And so I had to explain to him that there is definitely a cycle that happens when people want to use essential oils. For example, when I talk about essential oils in a class and whatnot, I mention on this particular handout, you can kind of see there are two different cycles. Okay, the modern approach to medicine is that man produces the medicine, it addresses symptoms, and the needs remain. Okay? But the natural approach, which is starting to become a lot more wildly popular, is the natural approach, which is that nature produces the medicine, it addresses the root cause, because we are made alongside nature. We benefit from nature. And then, so the root causes are addressed, and it meets the body's needs. So, as CEO of doTERRA, David Sterling, has said, when you give the body what it needs, it heals itself. Okay? So I want to talk to you a little bit about this pattern, this cycle that every essential oil lover goes through. Okay? So don't think that your essential oil friend is completely nuts, because they have honestly had a great experience with essential oils. I will not deny if I have heard, great stories in terms of essential oils, because I have experienced that same amazing thing myself. So let me tell you how that kind of makes sense, okay? So first of all, essential oil lovers start with this motivation toward natural remedies or natural solutions. Now, this either comes because people are born knowing that God gave us everything we need, or that we've had bad experiences with medications and we prefer to go a natural route, or that we are just aware of how many wonderful solutions are found in nature, and we're kind of just drawn to natural alternatives when possible. That's the first similarity that almost everybody who comes to be obsessed about essential oils, that's one of the first things, is this motivation to use something natural. The second thing is that they always want to find a source that they can go to for their education. And so a lot of people will ask a friend who is into essential oils if they have a question. So they'll go to a source, they'll do a lot of research. I've done research, a lot since I first joined doTERRA. I mean, most of my doTERRA journey has been research and hands-on application with essential oils. So I do have a lot of skill in that regard. But people need a website to go to, websites, books, however they receive that education. And I also try to be a good resource for people who want this education, because I'm obsessed with essential oils, honestly, and I want everyone to have access to this good information, which is why I'm doing videos and other things to try to maximize the understanding of essential oils. All right, so first of all, there's the motivation to something natural. Then there's finding a source or a resource that can help support us in this motivation, this desire. And the third part is crucial, okay? This third part, a lot of people, this is where people either sink or swim when it comes to essential oils. This is what separates the oil fanatics from those who think essential oils can help here and there, okay? Here's what it is. Number 3 is essential oil lovers give essential oils an honest trial. And what this means is they want the essential oils to work, or they are giving them essential oils a fair shot at working within their own bodies. Okay? When this happens, these essential oil people who come to love essential oils, they give essential oils a fair trial by finding a protocol that they hope works, and then they follow that protocol, and as needed, they may decide that maybe they should add something to their protocol or expand it or make a few other health conscious decisions at the same time. Okay? So for example, if somebody wants to use lavender essential oil to help with feelings of anxiousness, okay, they can use essential oils, lavender, on their wrists, over their heart, wherever, and it can calm those feelings when anxiousness arises, or when they feel like that anxiousness might arise, okay, preventatively. However, when people come to me and ask, okay, is there anything else I can be doing? The answer is always yes. You can always be doing more. And so I always recommend, when people are dealing with something that is debilitating, that makes them feel like they are in a constant state of sink or swim, fight or flight, I always recommend that they do something healthier on top of that to just give them the leverage to propel them into greater possibility for health and success. So a lot of times I will mention the Lifelong Vitality Pack. That's the doTERRA vitamin pack, the 3-pack that has the vitamins and minerals, the omegas, and the essential oil complex, and then the herbal cellular vitality complex. Okay, that all helps the body on various different levels, addressing many of the systems of the body with those ingredients in there. So it helps support the body on an entirely new level. Okay, so when somebody is just using lavender, like for example, and then they decide, okay, I'll give the vitamins a shot, they have leveraged even more possibility for success with whatever they are trying to self-heal from. Okay, so essential oil lovers, give essential oils a real honest shot. Okay, I have one example of a friend of mine. And when I first got into essential oils and started understanding how amazing they were, my friend was having issues with her gallbladder, okay? She was having issues. She'd been to the doctor. The doctor was saying that she might need to get her gallbladder removed. And so me, scared of surgeries and never wanting one myself, hopefully, fingers crossed, right? I wanted to give her essential oils. So I looked up in one of my books that I got from aromatools.com, and I looked in that book and I tried to find a protocol. Well, I found a list of essential oils that could help support gallbladder health. And so I sent her the essential oils, and I really didn't know what I was doing. So I said, okay, these I've checked. You can take these internally. So just put a drop in your water of all of them and drink it once or twice a day. Well, she said it was nasty, but she did it. And she did it for a few days until her boyfriend called her foolish on putting her trust in natural medicine. And so she stopped. But even though she stopped and she never claimed that the essential oils helped her at all, she has never had serious gallbladder issues since. Okay? So I doubt if you mentioned it to her, she would make that connection. But for me, I did, because I had kind of been watching from a distance, wanting the essential oils to work. Now, maybe or maybe not, the essential oils helped her make the difference. But, you have to give essential oils an honest shot, is my point. If you want to love them and really come to know essential oils and how they work in individuals' bodies, okay? The other experience, one of my first experiences with essential oils, okay? I was brand new at this. I had a flaming bladder infection. Okay, so bad. I was in so much pain. I had 2 kids. I just got my oils less than a month before. And so what did I do? I pulled out my book and tried to find a solution, because the last time I'd been through this bladder infection, it led to side effects of the medication, which led to side effects of another medication, and I was on a spiral downhill. So I didn't want to go the medical route in my case. Now, I won't say you never should, but in my case, I felt like I wanted to give essential oils the best shot. So I put essential oils that help support the gastrointestinal system, like oregano, and On Guard, which helps with the immune system, frankincense, which helps with cellular health, and tea tree oil. And I put about 2 drops in a little capsule, and I took those capsules multiple times a day, 2 to 3 times a day, maybe 5 times a day on really bad days. And I did that for 10 days. And after that, well, during that process, I had a love-hate relationship with essential oils. I was in so much pain. I wasn't getting immediate relief, but I said, hey, this is probably better. If it's over in 10 to 12 days, this will be better than what I dealt with for months and months with this medication side effects. So I decided to give it an honest shot, and I plowed through those 10 days. They were rough. They were awful. But those 10 days, and at the end of the 10 days, I felt amazing. Okay, it was like one day I felt like crap and I almost wished I was rather dead. And then the next day, wow, just like the clouds parted. My brain was clear, which is something that hardly ever happened at that point in my life. I always had brain fog and exhaustion and all that stuff. And my stomach felt so good. And in hindsight, I realized that like oregano and those essential oils were helping me flush out all the toxins that I had growing up, all throughout my life, 20 plus years of all that crap buildup that I never cleansed, I never flushed out of my body. And so during that phase, not only were the essential oils supporting my body and getting rid of this infection, but also was helping purge my gastrointestinal tract, and my digestive system was actually starting to work for the first time in my life. So a bunch of things happened with that experience. I went into essential oils to try to get relief from this infection. I came out feeling great. My brain was clear. My stomach felt great. I started going to the bathroom like I should have been my whole entire life, and I didn't know I was, not going as often as I should. And so that is the type of experience that throws people into fanatic mode, right? Oh my goodness, I've never felt so great in my life, okay? So that's the third one, giving essential oils an honest shot. The next one, number 4, and I'll wrap up, is the satisfaction and commitment to maintaining that, okay? Because if you think about it, when you have a great experience, there's always a possibility you're going to fall back into your comfort zone and like, well, maybe that was a fluke or whatever. Going back into your comfort zone and not maintaining this lifestyle habit. Now for me, this is tragic because I always want to be better. I always want to improve. That is such a characteristic of mine. I want to improve. I want to let go of things that don't serve me. I constantly want to be getting better. I know that I'm a natural born teacher, and so if I need the energy to teach, I need to get that through healthy lifestyle. And if I want to travel the world and if I want to make a difference, I need the energy to do that. I have so many passions for my life that I need the energy to do it. And a lot of those passions have come since finding that extra energy, that extra health support. Okay? So the satisfaction and commitment to improving your life, okay? And the final one is finding a practical way to plug in to a wellness community, okay? doTERRA does an amazing job helping you be plugged in to solutions that are phenomenal. For example, when I joined doTERRA, I had no idea about the vitamins, okay? I had somebody bug me, the person who introduced me to oils, and I fell in love with oils and never wanted to live without them. And I had all these great experiences. And then the lady who introduced me, she's like, you know what? You'd feel so much better. Emotionally, I was going through feelings of despair every once in a while and being hard on myself. And I had ups and downs every day, and they were like this, like they weren't even like this, they were like this. And so she recommended over and over again. I can't even tell you how many times she recommended. And finally, just to humor her, I said, okay, but I've never noticed a difference with any prenatal or any vitamin I'd ever taken. Within a week, my hormones had already started balancing out once I finally started taking those vitamins. Okay, good things started to happen in my life. And I've since added a few other supplements, but doTERRA is amazing because the Lifelong Vitality supplements are compatible with all the other supplements. So right now, I'm taking the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Every day I take the Terrazyme to help me with my digestion. Also the probiotic to help me keep a healthy immune system. And then I also often do the bone nutrient because whenever I'm nursing or pregnant, I need that extra calcium and whatnot to help support my bones as nutrients are being taken away. So I can keep my brain clear and keep me from being in so much pain. All right, I've recently discovered the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex supplement, which is phenomenal to take the edge off my discomfort. And the Trim Shake, the doTERRA Slim and Sassy Trim Shake for meal replacements, all of the supplements are compatible. So when you step into doTERRA, you have a one-way ticket to wellness. It opens up the door for you to have the essential oils, which help with little emergencies. And then you jump into the supplements, and they help put you on a path of constant increased, healthy lifestyle. And then you add the Trim Shake, you add, the hair products, those are amazing. You add cleaning products and all those things, and your health can just only get better. In fact, when I joined doTERRA, I was in a constant state of survival mode. I felt like day by day I was only in survival mode. Any day I could be sick, or my kids could be throwing up, or my kids could be a mess, or I could be emotionally on edge. It was like a roller coaster, okay? That started to level out when I started to really take my health seriously, and I wanted that to improve. I wanted on a regular basis for me to have the energy I needed to do whatever it is that I wanted to do. And I have that now. I have so much energy to do what I want to do, and I love that. So here we are on this path, this lifestyle path. So I encourage you, love the essential oils, try them, love them, but don't wait too long to get started on that lifestyle pattern where you introduce the Lifelong Vitality Pack and the other supplements that could bless your life. You want to know how much I spend on essential oils every month just for my family? Probably around $200. Is it worth it? Absolutely. Would you pay $200 a month to always have consistent good energy? I don't do caffeine. I don't do any medications. I mean, that's my own choice. I try to maintain as healthy a lifestyle as I can, but I would not be nearly where I am today without the doTERRA supplements. But anyway, how much is it costing you energetically? How much is it costing you emotionally, psychologically, your sanity? How much is it costing you to not be at your best any day or hardly ever? $200 a month is well worth it. $200 a month to every day have the energy I need to do what I want to do and always keep my health improving. When I started doTERRA, I had so many scars from high school, acne and all that stuff that I do not deal with anymore, okay? I have been so blessed. My hair is healthier than it's ever been. My gut is healthier than it's ever been. I can tell, days to weeks if I'm on the verge of getting sick as opposed to hours before it hits. So my body is far back from that line of survival mode. It's in the mode of I'm enjoying life, I am comfortable, I am at peace, and really my life is everything that I could ever want it to be right now. I mean, I still have more goals, there's still more things I want to do, but my health is so good that I am not in pain on a regular basis. And I used to be that way. When I was 21, 22, I was in pain on a regular basis. So if you can kind of see, go back and watch this video and just kind of see from, that slope, there's definitely a slope. And just a quick analogy, and I have no idea where this analogy came from. It popped into my head when I first started using essential oils, and it stayed with me ever since. This is always how I imagine our journey with doTERRA going. All right. So when you start off in doTERRA, I just feel like we're all in this swimming pool of toxins. Okay. We get toxins from pollution, from the food we eat, from things we drink, from things we breathe in. You know, we get toxins from everywhere. So we're kind of swimming in this toxicity. Okay. That's all we know. We don't really know what it's like to be out of this toxicity, to be out of this murky water that we're swimming in. This fight or flight, anything could happen. A shark could come by at any time. You could swallow something harmful and be sick right away. So we're swimming along and somebody comes by in a boat. And they say, come on, get on the boat. On this boat, there's, so many amazing things that you can use to be out of this fight or flight, to be out of this survival mode, to be in a state of, I'm really enjoying life. And so maybe somebody's like, well, let me just water ski behind the boat, and that way I'm not swimming in it, but I'm still in my comfort zone, kind of. Okay, so there's the water skiing along, and it's still easy. They're better. They're not inhaling this water, right? But still, every once in a while, a big wave will come up and knock them down for a while, right? And then they have to get back up. And then finally they decide to, maybe I'll get in the boat for a while, okay? And getting in this boat to me is like when you really start investing. When you say, I don't care what the cost is, or I'm going to recategorize my budget so I can make this work because it's really important to me to actually enjoy life. And so they get in the boat and they start doing, the basic things. Maybe they start getting on the Lifelong Vitality Pack or, additional supplements for them. And they realize, wow, why have I been wading in this water and water skiing in this water, for so long when I could have been in this boat the whole time and really enjoying life and just looking at things at a distance and seeing where I am and getting my bearings long before anything happens. And it's a great feeling. But then after a while, you're either moving forward or backwards. So some people are like, well, is it really worth it? I kind of want to do this, so maybe I won't order as much this month. And they kind of get back on the water skiing behind there. That's a comfort zone, right? Even though it's unhealthy, it's something maybe we're comfortable in. So water skiing behind the boat, right? And some people choose to get back in when they realize, man, like, I cannot stand not having the energy I used to have, or the sleep I used to have, or, feeling great like I used to feel. And some people choose to get back in the boat and smooth sailing, keep improving for the rest of their life. And some people, they're like, well, I could place, smaller orders, maybe just get an oil here and there, jump back in the water, right? And it's a comfort zone thing. And I don't mean to offend anyone. Please don't get offended by this. I don't judge anyone by their choices. Everyone has a unique situation, okay? So don't feel like if you're not up here that you're not, that I don't care about you or something. I really do. I'm just sharing with you. You don't always know what it will feel like in the end when you've invested if you haven't ever done it before. If you've never felt so great that you can do anything you want, you can, schedule things at your leisure, you can make time for this, you can cut time out for that, you can do so many different things at once, and you have the energy to do all that, and you feel great at the end of the day because you've accomplished those, and you have so much energy to show gratitude for God. If you have not experienced that, maybe this year, set a goal, maybe at tax returns, maybe something, but really just help yourself improve. And then you will also be an essential oil fanatic. Guarantee. I mean, when I got into essential oils, I wanted to help other people. Then when I realized the impact they were making on my life, I said, there's no way that I'm going to sit by and just say, hey, person, who needs help, I'm having fun over here. I needed to reach out and say, come into the boat, or at least learn about what the options are. So when you're ready to get into the boat, I'm here to help you. That's what I do. I love to find the right solution for people. Anyways, I apologize this video has gone on so long, but I'm just really passionate about this. So are people, who are obsessed with essential oils who think they're everything in the world, are they crazy? Maybe every once in a while they'll exaggerate slightly, but I'll guarantee you they have had life-changing experiences that they could have found nowhere else, that they found by trusting in natural medicine, having that passion, looking for answers, giving essential oils a legitimate go around, then dedicate, making a commitment to the satisfaction they've felt and a commitment to wellness, and then finally finding that channel of wellness that when you're just sailing through that, you say, oh, cleaning products, I'm ready this month. This month I'm going to give up toxic cleaning products. I'm going to buy the doTERRA system and see if this works for me. Oh, the skincare line in doTERRA. Next month I'm going to invest in that and see what it does for my face. You can do that at your own leisure. That's the beautiful thing. When you get on loyalty rewards, you can place any size order. Every month it can fluctuate. But this commitment that I made when I first joined doTERRA, I said we are going to place orders of 125 PV or more every month. And we have been through so many financial ups and downs, but because we made it a priority and budgeted other things completely off our budget that weren't crucial, I knew my health needed to be there for my children. First and foremost, I wanted to be there emotionally, physically, psychologically for my children, and it has been like the best thing. And for my husband, I'm able to be there for him, and it's just amazing. I'm able to be energized, even though I have 4 children who drive me crazy sometimes. I'm still able to be energized and do whatever I want to do with them and help maintain their health along the way. And it's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Anyways, I should stop talking. But thanks so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, congratulations. And I really hope that you have enjoyed this. And let me know if you have any questions concerning your particular situation, because I love helping people find a protocol that is especially good for them biologically, emotionally, whatever you're going through, whatever you want to overcome. I don't treat, cure, or diagnose. Obviously, I'm not a doctor, but I can recommend things that I know can give your body the best foundation and additional support that you might need on top of that. And so take care. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Take care. It's good to see you. Bye.